Yo, I heard you want to boost your stock KA or your built one. You clicked on the right video. Check me out. In this video, I'm gonna tell you what all you need and what's important and what's to cheap out on and what not to cheap out on in this video. Now, this is a disclaimer. If you boost your car after watching my video and the shit blows up, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just want to educate you guys, you know what I'm saying? Because some of you been commenting on my videos and asking, you feel me, what turbo kit you should get and how can I boost it, what's the right way to do it, you know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd make a little cool video showing you what I have on my car and you know what things I have, what parts I have on my car. That way you can either get the same shit or get something similar or just get some more knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go to my hood real quick. Before we go to my hood, I'm just gonna give you guys a brief parts list or whatever, stuff you need to boost your car, right? So first and foremost, before you even think about boosting your car, compression test your motor, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the motor is healthy enough so it can handle the boost, because the KAs are not, they didn't come turbo out the factory, so they're not built for that. They're not built for boost, you feel me? So compression test it, make sure you got good compression. Then you can think about boosting your KA, you know what I'm saying? If it don't have compression, you might want to build it, you know what I mean? But yeah, my KA is completely stock from head to toe, you know what I'm saying? The turbo kit I have, we'll get to it. So first and foremost, you're gonna need a turbo kit, right? That's not rocket science, you know what I'm saying? You can get a turbo kit from, if you're on a budget, get a turbo kit from eBay. CX Racing got good turbo kits. ISR got a good turbo kit. And Juku, I think that's the same. They sell the same shit kind of. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It all just depends on if you want to go top mount or bottom mount. You feel me? Now, in my case scenario, I like top mounts, so I went with a top mount. My turbo kit is from CX Racing. At the time, it was like $1,500, something like that. It's probably a lot expensive now because they got more upgraded parts. I bought my turbo kit from like 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And that's the turbo back there. Things that went bad on that turbo kit was the turbo, but I think that's my fault. I think I killed that turbo. And then one thing that broke was the wastegate, you know what I'm saying? So if you getting CX Racing or eBay parts, just be prepared for shit to break, or don't be surprised if something is cheap or the parts are not quality, you know what I'm saying? But by all means, if you have the money, definitely spend extra money on some quality parts. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need a fuel pump. Upgrade the fuel pump, you know what I'm saying? 255 is a common, the wall barrel, whatever you wanna call it, is a common upgrade part for the turbo, is a common fuel pump you would use for turbo applications, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people recommend them, a lot of people run them. So a wall barrel 255 will be cool, you know what I'm saying? I got a 340, AEM 340 fuel pump. Some people run just higher fuel pumps, you know what I'm saying, for more boost. But yeah, that fuel pump, fuel injectors, you know what I'm saying? I got big injectors, kinda overkill, but yeah, we're not gonna go too deep into that story, but yeah, I got big injectors. I'll show you guys my parts, but after I tell you, you can get, some people run SR injectors. I don't know the size on those though, but you can get 550cc injectors, anything besides stock injectors. Do not boost your car running stock injectors, bro. Do not do that, because you're gonna blow your shit up, right? So once you do that, you might want to kind of get a Z32 fuel filter or upgrade the fuel filter as well. Now, I don't think that's something too serious to upgrade, but might as well, right? Parts are pretty cheap, not too expensive. Might as well go ahead and upgrade the fuel filter. You know what I'm saying? Then of course, so right now we have the turbo kit, upgraded fuel pump, upgraded injectors. You know what I'm saying? What else do you need? Fuel pressure regulator, aftermarket fuel pressure regulator. Definitely gonna need that too. So fueling is the most important thing. Those parts you do not want to cheap out on, bro. Spend the money, save your money and spend the money and get you some quality fueling. Get you quality fueling stuff, you feel me? Like quality pump, quality injectors. Make sure you spend the money on that. Turbo kit, you can get a Chinese turbo kit, eBay turbo kit. You know what I'm saying? That's not too serious. But yeah, so fuel pressure regulator, upgrade that. Then you would need ECU, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much the R sympathy ECUs are now, but when I did it, I forgot, it was like 500, I don't remember. But you can go with that. It's pretty much a Rome tune. They flash the stock ECU, you can send it out to R sympathy. I'm pretty sure there's other companies you can do that. But if you have the money, get you a standalone, you know what I'm saying? My car right now, I have a Mega Squirt plug and play ECU. Mega Squirt plug and play 2, you know what I'm saying? ECU in it, man, you know what I'm saying? You can go with ECU Masters, Link ECU. There's a whole gang of ECUs out there for the aftermarket ECUs, standalone ECUs, you know what I'm saying? If you have the money, I would recommend you getting like ECU Masters, you know what I'm saying? Because they got a lot of cool features. The Mega Squirt is cool too, you know what I'm saying? But if you get the Mega Squirt and you want to tune it yourself, or you obviously got to take it to a tuner, it's a lot better when you buy the tune. You know, you get the tuner studio. It's like a free application or whatever. It's a lot better if you buy the how do you say it, the full application of the tuning software, you know what I'm saying, instead of using the trial, because you're only limited to certain things. Once you buy, I think it's like $60. Once you buy the full tuning software, there's more like tuning settings you can log into and see, and it has auto tune, self tune, and shit like that. So that's way more better, right? So you got the ECU, fuel pump, fuel injectors, turbo kit, fuel pressure regulator, and I want to say that's pretty much it. Am I missing something? Of course, a tune. So you get your ECU, get a good tune, bro. That's the most important thing too. So you have all the good supporting parts, but the tune has to be solid. If it's a stock KA and you want it to last pretty long and it's healthy, the tune is really important. Make sure you find you a good tuner. If your homeboy can tune your car and he's real good at it, cool. But I would recommend you take it to a professional tuner. Not saying your homeboy's not professional, but take it to a professional tuner, man. You don't get it dyno tune. That way they can clean it up. Now, before you take your car to a tuner, man, make sure your car is running. Make sure everything's tightened up. Don't take your car to a tuner and they have to work on it, because that's more money you have to spend. And the tuner may not even want to work on your car, bro. You may get lucky and the tuner be like, oh, I had to fix this. You'll just have to spend more money, you feel me? So once you do that, man, you should be solid, man. Like, my car is completely stock. Transmission is stock, the motor stock, and that's about it, man, you know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and show you guys what parts I have on my car. Oh yeah, I did forget one thing, man. Make sure you get an AFR gauge. That is really important too. That's gonna be able to tell, that's gonna be able to show you if your car's, hold on, man, focus. There we go. That's gonna be able to tell you if your car's running lean or rich. It's just something you should have. Any boosted car should have an AFR gauge. You get into anybody's car, any drift car at a drift event, 95% of the time they're gonna have an AFR gauge. I got an AEM AFR gauge, and I'll show you guys all that good stuff. But yeah, let's go to the hood real quick. So yeah, this is my KA. Like I said before, it's stock, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I had to change on it was the turbo. So the turbo is not from CX Racing, and the wastegate is not from CX Racing, you know what I'm saying? But everything is still the same. The blow-off valve is still the same. That all comes in the kit. So I have a radium, top feed fuel rail, fuel injectors. My fuel injectors are the ID Injector Dynamics 1300cc injectors. You know what I'm saying? You can buy the conversion kit for the top feed fuel injectors, you know what I'm saying, from Radium. It's a whole kit. Comes with the rail, everything you need. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to upgrade to top feed, but at the time I wanted to and I had the money to do it, so why not? But nothing's wrong with soft feed injectors, you know what I'm saying? We got fuel pressure regulator. Got this from Summer Racing, you know what I'm saying, working good. Excuse my engine bay, it's a little dirty. I do want to tuck these wires, but whatever. And this is a ground wire, but yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. That's the only wire I had. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy to boost your car, man, if you know the knowledge and know what you're doing. You'll definitely have to tap the oil pan too, you know what I'm saying? So the oil drain can go into the oil pan. Yeah. Yeah, so this is pretty much for the engine bay, man. It's pretty simple, man. It's pretty self-explanatory. Make sure you get you an oil catch can too, because you may have some blow by. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so this is the inside, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my car's a little dirty, but I got the ECU tucked up under there. You know what I'm saying? Out the way. But yeah, get you a fucking AEM, air fuel ratio, AFR gauge. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to get AEM, but AEM's a good brand to have. Boost gauge. Come on, man, my camera's not focusing. Boost gauge. You obviously want that to know how much boost you're running. I'm running like 10 pounds of boost. You know what I'm saying? And that's my temp gauge. But yeah, man, it's pretty easy to boost your car, honestly. But this video is to educate you guys and make sure you get the right parts and don't cheap out on nothing, man. The only thing you can really cheap out on is like intercooler piping or whatever. The turbo kit is you can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Some people may not recommend it, because the turbo may go bad, or some people had bad looks with eBay turbos. Some people had years like still running on the same turbo. But yeah, don't cheap out on fueling. Don't cheap out on the ECU. I don't know if you can cheap out on the ECU. Can you do that? Don't cheap out on your gauges. Make sure you have good quality gauges. That way you know your readings. And fueling is the most important thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's what caused people to blow their motors up. They buy eBay injectors and they end up running their cars, and one of the injectors don't even work. I did that. I messed up at first and bought eBay injectors at first, and my car was only running on 3 cylinders. You know what I'm saying? So do not get injectors from eBay unless they're good quality. But don't buy no cheap $200 550cc injectors, bro. Don't do it. Save yourself the time and the hassle. Just save your money up and buy the quality parts. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have a good radiator. Make sure you have good fanning, because when you boost your car, it produces more heat. So your car's gonna get hot a lot faster, and you know what I'm saying, it may stay hotter because, you know, turbo and all that shit. But yeah, and do not cheap out on the tuner, man. If your homeboy don't know how to tune, bro, do not have him tune your car, because yeah, he's gonna blow it up. Take it to a legit tuner. Save up your money. Make sure your car is solid. Make sure, I mean, if it doesn't run, you know, let the tuner know that. But make sure your car is solid. Everything's tightened. Bolt check everything. You know what I'm saying? And you should be solid, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a video education. This is nothing too serious. I just feel like I want to educate you guys, give you some of the knowledge I knew. Because at first, when I was turboing my car, I didn't know shit about turbo and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to get on YouTube and watch videos. So hopefully by watching my video, you can learn something. And installing it is pretty much easy, man. As long as you got some friends, you know what you're doing. Do some research. Get on YouTube and figure out how to install a turbo kit, man. You know what I'm saying? And you should be solid, man. So if you guys out there have a stock KA and it's been running good and you feel like you want some more power, go on and boost that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fun. It's way better than the NA car, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Once you go turbo, you ain't gonna go back. But I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. We'll see you guys in the next video. We'll be working on that car over there here pretty soon. The homie Darren should be getting his motor pretty soon. So be on the lookout for G35 content and more 240 content and maybe some 350Z content. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, man. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.